Okay, these are the new Racer 20 amp 4-in-1 ESCs, but these have a special feature, and they're now detachable. So you can see here these little solder tabs. You can replace a damaged ESC with a new module in case one of them dies, whereas on the previous 4-in-1 ESCs, if any ESC was damaged for whatever reason, you have to replace the whole thing now. So this is definitely the future of these 4-in-1 ESCs. Obviously that was a big downside, having to replace the whole thing and if one was broken. Now you can just replace one module and get full functionality back. And these are just some replacement Racer 2-inch 4-bladed props. I think these are the same ones on the Aurora 90 and Aurora 100. If you guys are looking for replacement props, this is the ones you want to get. This is a new micro camera that came out recently. It's actually smaller than the 600 TV line camera that I've been using in a lot of the micro builds. Similar with a little microphone on the bottom, comes video, audio, and power connections. The board you can see is actually smaller, and I believe this is a better camera. It's supposed to be 1,000 TV lines instead of 600, so I'll probably do a separate review in this to show the difference in video quality between the old camera and this new one. Okay, so these are some foam soft mounts for the 1100 size motors that are on my sub 100 micros. Hopefully this will help with some of the vibration issues. I might be using this on the Tiny Swift to dampen the vibration on that one because the gyro on that one's so sensitive. So I might do a review on this separately. Look for that one later. Okay, so these are some new Racer props, 4-bladed, and these are 24-35, so 2.4 inches. And so I'm going to compare this one to the ones I've been typically using, the Rotorex 25-35s, which are a little bit bigger, but these are bullnose, so I'm pretty sure these are going to be less efficient. But they cost a lot less compared to the Rotorex ones, so I'm really curious to see how these perform compared to those really expensive Rotorex props. So stay tuned for a review on this one later. It's just another 4-in-1 ESC 6 amp that I'll be using in some of my builds. I've put this on my channel before, so nothing special here. This looks like a 40 channel 25 to 600 milliwatt power switchable video transmitter, and I'll do a separate video on these products a little bit later. Just want to show you a quick overview of what these look like. Okay, here's the second one, and it looks like the same as that first one, 25 to 600 milliwatt power switchable 40 channel, but instead of the SMA connector being just directly soldered on, you got a little pigtail here with a 90-degree adapter. So this is a different model that you could use for different builds that might need this little extension. Got another micro all-in-one camera here. It looks very similar to the CM or CM275T, but it doesn't have those buttons on the front here for the PAL NTSC switching and also the rotating of the image. Just the one button in the back here for channel and band switching, as you can see back here. So I believe this is 25 milliwatts as well, and it comes with a linear antenna like the ones on the Crazy Pony ones instead of the cloverleaf, and you got a little 1.25 millimeter JST power connector for your battery or auto connector to your quad. And yeah, I'll have a separate review on this one too on one of my micros. This looks like a pretty good little camera. I think it's about 20 bucks, so that's not a good price too. So hopefully the image will be pretty good. Okay, so this is actually a new action camera from this company called ODR-VM, and it comes in this nice little case. And here it is. It comes with all the accessories all in this little case that you can carry with you. It looks like it comes with a bunch of GoPro style mounting accessories included. I'm going to not cover that obviously here. I'll do that in the full review. But it looks like it also comes with a waterproof case. So it looks like the camera itself is looks like sort of like an SG cam type of camera, and similar type of buttons on the side and on the top and also in the front. And also it looks like it has a 2-inch screen. So I'll have a full review on this on my channel coming up pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay, looks like we got another Cheerson toy quad here. It's called the Cricket, also known as the CX-17, and I believe this has 6mm motors, has altitude hold, and has a 720p video camera in the front here, so it should be interesting to fly this. See here, you get your Wi-Fi FPV signal on your phone, and it has a transmitter, kind of like the I think it was a CX10WD, I believe. It also came with a similar size transmitter. So this one looks like it should be pretty fun to fly, and I'll have a review on this later on my channel. Okay, looks like I got some new motors here. It's from GearBest. Looks like they only sent me one, so probably not going to be able to do a full review on this. I'm going to have to ask them to send me some more of these so that I can actually do a full review. This is an 1106 7500 kV motor. It looks pretty nice. It feels pretty smooth. I'm going to have to get some more of these to do some actual testing. And we got in here another, this looks like a DOIS 1102 10,000 kV motor. And again, they only sent me one, so going to be kind of hard to fly this with just one, so I'll have to ask them for more of these. So here's a new all-in-one 4-in-1 ESC combo with a flight controller and OSD. I believe this is also Omnibus F3, and the 4-in-1 ESC is 20 amps instead of 10 amps for these 20 by 20 form factor. So it should make for some builds with some bigger motors. So we'll have some of these 1105 and 1106 motors are coming. They're going to be drawing more amps, so this will be very useful for that. So stay tuned for a build with this particular product in there pretty soon. Okay, we got the new Foxeer Monster V2 16 by 9 1200 TV line FPV camera here. I'll go ahead and get it out of the box and show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and it's got a metal case this time instead of a plastic case. So I'll go over obviously all the improvements in this new version over the old version in the full review, but here's a quick look at what it looks like. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the image quality in this one looks like. I heard it's improved quite a bit over the old one. Okay, we got another ready to fly micro quad here. It's the X86 Jumper. It's pretty small looking and fully built. So this is what it looks like, and I think it's a little bit different from some of the other builds where they're using the 4-in-1 ESCs. These ESCs are kind of arranged like this on the side, inside the plastic frame, and then you got a flight controller here in the middle. And so I got some rubber band here for the battery. I believe these are some pretty big motors. Yeah, these are 1104 7500 kV motors. Got some 2-inch props. Little pod here for your FPV setup. Little LED there. Yeah, so I'll have a full review on my channel on this pretty soon. It's kind of feels a little on the heavy side, so we'll have to see how this flies. I'll obviously cover all that in the full review later. Okay, so I'm not actually sure what this is called. This is a 85 millimeter frame, and if you recall that frame that I got from GearBest a while back, this is the same frame, as you can see here, side by side. It's a little bit different in terms of like the connections here for the rubber bands, but essentially the same frame, and a little bit different style for the standoffs. So if you guys are wondering what that frame looks like, this is what it looks like, and it's got the same, I think these are 3D printed prop guards. So yeah, I forget what it's called. I'll put a link in the description, obviously, to what this is. But this is an 85 millimeter micro quad, and you got a little Fly Sky receiver there, FSA-8S, and you got 2-inch propellers. These are the 5-blade 2-inch propellers. You got a little guard here for your antenna, and they got an all-in-one FPV system. It looks like that's the TX02, I believe, on the back here. So I'll have a full review on this on my channel coming up soon.